Sup? So I was browsing YouTube literally today, and I found this cool video. It seems like a pretty neat video from a small creator, so I was giving them some love.
Hey mom. So recently, me and my friend Dominic have gotten absolutely hooked on that one game, Dance Dance Revolution. You know, the one where you jump around and
It's
press
pump,
the arrows,
whatever.
do all that on beat, and you know, look real.
Oh, he can do the
cool
spin?
doing all that.
Swag,
Yeah,
swag,
yeah.
swag, swag. He's doing it on basic mode too. I'm surprised he
And
knows that.
unfortunately for us, the only place we can play is at Dave & Buster's, and you know, we can just say our wallets are getting pretty empty at this point. Dominic was.
Does it cost that much now? I always thought it was $1.50-ish. Has inflation really hit DNB that hard? I don't remember.
Like, dude, it's so fun, but it's so expensive. And I was like, yeah, man, there's some other way we could play. So in order to save some money, we thought, what if we just like bought a DDR machine? And so instead
That's
of
never
spending
gonna happen.
like $25 every week, we could spend maybe $200, and we'd have a machine for life.
No.
It would only cost as much as an Xbox, right?
No. Okay. This is like kind of half accurate, half not. So, depending on what type of DDR you're trying to play, like if you're trying to play like official mixes or like Simply Love or something like that, I mean, you can run the Konami thing with like a $10 licensing monthly subscription thing, but it really depends on what you want. LTECs are like 400, 500 per pop. Facebook Marketplace, they use Marketplace. You can get them for like, you can get like DDR for like, I could be completely wrong about this, but like 2 to 5K, I think is the general. I might be overpricing it though. And Step Maniacs, you can get the pad separately for, again, around that price range, but it's not like 10K, in my opinion.
Oh lord.
Also, I love the Minecraft Subway Surfer gameplay he put on the side. This is Pump! Whatever.
So, how do I even make a machine out of cardboard?
Let's go.
And what do I even need to play Dance Dance Revolution? Well, the most obvious first part is the game.
It kind of, the animations and the transitions remind me of KK Clues a little bit.
So obviously, to play the game, I usually use
Oh, so what a blurry ass image.
I need to find a way to get these arrows from this machine to my laptop. At first, I just tried plugging in the flash.
Bro, this. Oh, what are you doing?
Tried that at the arcade, but after that didn't work, I went straight to Google.
This is a funny video as someone. First of all, bro, okay, so this is a Pump It Up LX machine, and in the front of the cab, there are these USBs. You see that? There's a USB right next to the car scan. So why did he go to the back of the machine? Was he trying to find like the motherboard or something? Do you think it was like a computer?
Plugging the flash drive.
I found that fascinating.
But after that didn't work, I went straight to Google. It turns out there's already a fan game set with, you know, all your favorite different types of air games.
Fan game, yeah, it's a simulator.
Up,
Dude, you just keep bringing up Pump It Up images, brother. It's not a huge deal, but it's like, if you like dance games and most of your experience from your Dave & Buster's is Pump It Up, then just get into Pump, not DDR.
Paradise and kickboxing, you know, all my favorites. So all you really got to do is press this, download that, get this virus, avoid this virus, download now, exit ad, exit ad, exit ad. Spend your hours trying to find the songs you play at Dave & Buster's, absolutely fail, and then boom, you have a.
So, okay, there's a few things. So, if you want a casual experience, Step Mania is completely fine, but I would recommend like something like ITG Mania, something like that. There's other options out there that are more minimalistic. I would. That's just my opinion, though. This website he's using,
download that, get this virus, avoid this virus, download now, exit ad, exit ad, exit ad. Spend your.
This is a very old site, but it's still relatively updated and not bad. StepManiaOnline.net. There's other alternatives. I think there's like a spreadsheet that has a lot of the dedicated ITG stuff that I would recommend. And when I mean ITG, I mean Simply Love, which is pretty much the modern StepMania, and it has more fan-made content that's regularly updated / removed. So, I mean, this is still technically ran, but I would consider this StepMania Online to be more for like archives / older sim file packs. So that's just my 2 cents here.
Spend your hours trying to find the songs you play at Dave & Buster's, absolutely fail, and then boom.
Again, he's playing the Pump It Up songs. Just get into Pump It Up then. Dude, the Pump It Up pack is pretty good. The charts are pretty hard. He's playing Index, but with like his entire single hand. If you want to play Index, just use 2 fingers. That's fine.
Oh wait, I'm not here to play with the arrows on my keyboard, am I? I need something to control it.
Yeah, because at that point you'd be playing Eterna.
Controller. A controller.
Yeah. I like the production though with this video.
Right. The controller. So, I need something to dance on, right? So how do we make that? Turns out, I don't need to. You can just buy one online. A soft one, that is. You know, the ones that came with the Wii game and make that little crinkly sound when you step on it. Yeah, you know.
I didn't know they sold Blue Combo FSR pads. There's a lot of portable pads in the market now, but I didn't know this site actually sold it now.
So just place the order.
What? Why is it 15K?
Aim and make that little.
Is he talking about the shipping price being
step on
15K?
it. Yeah, you know, that one. So just play.
Oh, because he ordered 50,000. He ordered 500,000 of them. That's funny.
Link it up to the game.
I got clickbaited, bro. This is I made a DDR machine out of cardboard.
And great. Now we have a controller.
Oh man, this is like all the like wrong like fallacies. Not fallacies. Yeah. This is a budget fallacy here. You're gonna have a shit experience.
Just look how much fun I'm having. This kind of sucks. Shut up. See, this pad had a few problems.
Bro, if you knew that it was from like the Wii and you like kind of grew up with it, then I guess he didn't do much research at all with it. It's just he just went straight on nosedive. Because if you knew anything about the Wii, the soft pads were notorious for being garbage.
On a regular DDR machine, you're dancing on this giant metal pad, so you can jump and stuff.
I swear to God, if he brings a pump
really
it up pad example.
Around. But you know, because of physics, if I were to do the same thing on a giant pillow or you know this pad, it wouldn't really work out as well. Not only that, but
there's a
full tactile feel, so you know when you're pressing on them. These pads kind of don't have any.
Why is the pump image upside down?
Here you just
that's throwing me
put your
off.
foot down and pray you're still even on the pad. And I'm not here to make a homemade slip and slide. I'm here to make a DDR machine. So, how do you even make a hard pad? Well, first you need a DDR pad, a soft one that comes with a Wii, or two, because that's how much a DDR machine has. Then you need something to put it on, like a giant slab of wood. Or two, of course. Then some foam to prop up the arrows, some vinyl to put all on top
Interesting,
of it, some
okay.
duct tape to, you know, tape it all together.
This is probably like at least like the wood is expensive. I made my own. If you look over there, I don't think my camera shows it, but I've made my own ITG pad. I feel like this is around $100 already, minimum, right?
And boom, bam, bada bam, you now have two.
Am I wrong?
Beautiful DDR.
Hey,
pads.
that's kind of cool.
Wait, what? That easy? Yep. And to go into a little bit.
Yeah. So the wood is basically for the soft pad like stability. So like when you press down, it's like there's pretty much like an extra layer of like stability where like you'll feel like the tactility. It's like a light like mod for it. I'm assuming the duct tape and then the film is to like make sure it doesn't slide and also
A bit more detail. Now we have this giant piece of wood as the base to hop, stop, jump around, all that good stuff. And I got these two pieces from Home Depot, which made the first of many trips that I needed.
Yeah, that's true. Project. It takes a lot of trips when you don't know for the first time.
I used these sticky carpet foam thingies in order to prop up the arrows.
I like how he cut the panels. Like, you see like the 5 panels again. These are all. He's making a pump it up pad, but it's for DDR.
Matter, as long as you have some kind of way to.
Bro, just make a pump it up pad at this point, bro.
Make the arrows just a little.
But then again, I don't blame him because like there's no real pump it up soft pads. Well, there's the Indonesian ones, but those cost a lot nowadays.
They're higher than the rest of the non-buttons.
Bro,
just so you can feel the difference, that little tactile feel.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Then these double-sided tape in order to tape it all down, that kind of carpet tape.
Yeah, that's
true.
It's
honestly a little annoying and tedious, mainly because the sensors I had to avoid, and the sensors and the symbol for the arrows didn't entirely line up 100% of the time.
Soft pass struggle, yeah.
To do there. And then, of course, the vinyl on top in order to stop you from slipping and sliding around.
Oh, that's true.
That kind of looks weird.
That's true. If you don't know, like, if you even like have like LTEX, I know you can do like this vinyl technique where I've seen someone on Reddit actually apply a vinyl to the panels to avoid the slipping as much. For something like DDR, I wonder how to I never really had a DDR solid pad, or at least I did, but I never really spent time on it. And
I want to look cool, obviously.
Let's pump it up.
Also, in order to do this whole thing, I followed this tutorial by Mario Kazar.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I've seen this before, but I hadn't. I remembered. I just couldn't put the pieces together.
Mario.
Thank you, Mario.
So at this point, I actually had a pretty good version of DDR. I had the game, and I had a pad, which is honestly pretty satisfying.
Dude, he's playing Pump! Oh, it's killing me. It's killing me. Ay.
It's fine to play on. If I wanted to, I could have just stopped right.
Does he think DDR and Pump It Up is the same thing? Actually, maybe. I don't think he once mentioned Pump It Up. So maybe he doesn't know it exists, actually. Wait. Oh my god. So first of all, if you want to play Pump It Up, right? Do not use Step Mania. There's Step PP1. There's Pump Sanity if you can find a dead link on it. Yeah, just no. You don't have any of the official Pump It Up songs that are all in like the spreadsheet nowadays.
Right now, because it's really all you need to play. Now, this doesn't look like a DDR machine, does it? we need a little more. You see, we're missing something important. What we need now is the bar. The bar.
Yeah, the bar. True, true.
As the games get faster and faster, the player needs a way to stabilize himself. That's where the bar comes.
Holy shit. Look at the chart. Oh my god.
The player needs a way to stabilize himself.
What is this? Bro, doubles DDR is crazy. Dude, what is that?
That's where the bar
Oh
comes.
my god.
You just grab it, you lean, and you go on from there. It also helps make the game look a little less goofy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. No bar high level looks really goofy at a certain point, yeah.
I was also not too sure on how I should make this thing. At first I thought, what about those portable dip machines that those grandmas always...
That's actually true. This actually works. There's ITG players who doing this, I'm pretty sure.
And, you know, it's foldable, so I can move it around. It's the perfect height, you know, just about where your hips are. And I'd imagine they were pretty stable as, you know, gotta hold up that grandma. Then I saw they're $50. I need to.
50 is not bad. Bro, the wood and the pads you paid for were probably that much.
But
or
you know
more.
what doesn't cost $100? PVC pipes! I got the idea from this Reddit post. So,
Neat.
thanks the long dong 9.
The Ion dance pad's really old. I'm pretty sure it's not a good pad.
With
Interesting.
newfound information, I ran
This actually I don't know much about, so I'm actually curious
into
to see
Home
this.
Depot, grabbed some PVC pipes, ran back home, and found myself with 2 beautiful new
I feel like it's gonna be
bars.
kind of wobbly
Now
though.
look at this beauty.
Ooh.
Perfect height and perfect
That's
stability.
actually
Adjustable distance from the bar.
actually kind of cool.
Absolutely no way to transport it or even get it out of the house.
That's
Anyway,
funny.
this bar actually kind of gave me like a good bit of trouble to make. I first had to go through a bunch of different designs. It originally was just this big ol' U, but that wobbled like crazy, so I decided to add this.
I agree because I had a ballad bar for my L-Tech for Pump It Up, and my ballad bar exactly looks like his basically. Yeah, so you basically need the long rods on the sides to pretty much hold the weight stability between the sides and just generally hold it together.
Still kind of wobbled, so I then got some PVC cement and cemented all the parts together, and it still wobbles, but not as much as it did before, and I don't really want to spend any more money on it.
Okay, my best advice for that would just be like maybe just putting some sandbags like under like the left, and you don't even have to use like sandbags. You can just do anything that has weight to just hold the bar down more. Would probably fix your
So at
solution.
this point, I'm just gonna leave it, and it is what it is. And then I also had to go through a bunch of different dimensions planning. Like I knew the height of an actual Pump It Up bar, but I didn't really know how to achieve that.
Okay, he does know Pump It Up. I don't
I
know.
finally
This
figured
guy
out my
confuses me.
design and you know, mapped out all the things I would have to buy.
But I'm not trying to discredit it. I think it's a really cool video so far, though.
But
It's just some things are a little questionable.
It takes several tries, so my one trip to Home Depot quickly became 2, and then 3, and then I bought the wrong piece, so it became 4 trips to Home Depot just for the
I totally understand where he's coming from, though.
bar. And then, even with all those trips, I still managed to cement the wrong piece to this bar. I made 2 bars, and this is the one that's bad, but you see this bar here, the support bar, is supposed to be 22 inches, and then these bars on the bottom that hold it up are 24 inches, and I was too lazy to compare them and put a 24-inch up here. And now this bar is just 2 inches taller than it should be.
Oh, that's why it's unstable. Okay.
It doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly, it's actually a pretty big difference because instead of just being here, you're now.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that's a big difference. He should have probably fixed that.
Anyway, it just feels just a little bit off, but it is what it is. Now we have a bar, a just fine bar, you know.
I don't know what his level is. I mean, for Pump, it looked like he was playing like anything from like a S8 or below, so he seems pretty casual about it. So I don't think it'll be a big deal, as he mentioned.
And finally, with everything set in place, I could finally play Dance Dance Revolution.
He's gonna
with
play
my
Pump It Up.
friends in peace.
Yo, I mean, hey, it's a pretty goated setup. Not gonna lie, it's cute.
Yo, it's good, dude. I finally just finished it. Do you like it, man?
Where's the box?
The box. Okay, fine. You want a machine? I'll make a machine. So what do we need? Well, first, what? The box? Well, boom! I foresee absolutely no consequences with using something this shoddy. And then, wait, what else do we need? Speakers, right. Boom! Now
Not
can your
bad,
Hatsune Miku
not bad.
blast into my ears at full volume? Let's see, what else? What is the last thing that I might need? Oh,
Dude, those look like the freaking elementary school like bricks you would have. That's my shit, bro. Yo, this is a cracked setup.
an idiot playing the whole thing? Boom! Now just look at me go.
He's playing Pump It Up. I want to kill myself.
And now, in all of its beauty, I present to you the... I haven't decided to name yet. Dance Dance, whatever. Fully set with 2 fully functional pads, both with 9 completely functional buttons.
He's playing
to
Pump. Bro,
play all your favorite games on. No more slipping around on a soft pad. Our hardwood-based source right from the most endangered part of the Amazon rainforest will give you the pushback you need to jump around to your favorite.
Hey, he finally used the simulator. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What simulator is that? This is free play. It's like the shitty Step Mania themed one from that one Spanish YouTuber. It's like the knockoff XX theme. Oh no.
And now,
you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Now introducing the new and improved dance bar.
It just shows as a Pump community, we need to make resources more freaking accessible / join Pump United today. We'll have the resources for you. And I also realized, nice felt carpet. That's smart.
No more having to worry about if your bar is the right height for you. Now, with an adjustable distance from the base, you can play however you want.
It broke. Did the guy notice it? That would have been a funny zoom in. It just broke.
You want, but you might have to fight it, because it wobbles. But wait, there's more. Order today and get a giant box to hold the screen in. With cardboard straight from Jeffrey Bezos himself, you'll find yourself with all the strength and durability you expect from your typical arcade machine.
It's kind of clickbait low-key though. There's not a single bit of cardboard here. If you call those bricks cardboard, which is a stretch.
And with our additional speaker pack, you can find yourself fully immersed in the dancing. You can finally drown out that nagging sound of your parents arguing. Call today, or go to www.santi.com.
It's a good video though.
One now.
I love the green screens.
First 5 buyers get an exclusive, low price of only $10,000. This product is not real. Do not sue me. Terms and conditions apply. And that was that. After tearing up the copyright infringement letters from the Dave & Buster's overlords, I was finally free. No more needing to pay half my college tuition just to play this silly little arrow game.
Again, is it really $2 for Pump nowadays? Oh, so homie, if you're going to DMB, go on Wednesdays if you can.
No more needing to commute to the next city over.
Oh! Wait. What? You're from Arkansas? Brother. First of all, that's crazy that you made that trip. Second of all, is there really no arcades in Arkansas? Okay, let me find the correct game because you clearly want to play Pump It Up, not DDR. You're from Hope. That's a sick town name. Bro, no one lives here. Where do you live, bro? I wonder if this person knows about Xenocide Vanisher. What is this? Yeah, you got a nice little community here of a bunch of games. Pump It Up Phoenix, brand new LX cab. Yeah, bro, go here. Wait, yeah, brother, go here. That's instantly half the distance for you. An hour and a half is not a short trip by any means, but if you're willing to make the 3-hour trip, I think that's a lot better for you. Brother, go here. Go here.
Just to dance and jump around. No more pain. I could finally just live. Just move. Just
Christmas memories. What is Just Dance?
Dance. Wait, I could have just been playing this the whole time?
True. Okay, subscribe for a revolution. Nice pun. Okay, honestly, this video just wanted me to just watch more of his videos. I really like the cozy vibes of his channel, and it seems pretty good. I just think it's a little bit misrepresented. That's like, to say the least. Very cool video. I definitely I'm gonna leave it down in the description. Obviously, all credits to Santi for this. This isn't actually for Dance Dance Revolution, but rather Pump It Up. It isn't made for cardboard, but the title is still somewhat accurate. I don't care about if it's clickbait / misrepresentation, as long as the video is good, and I enjoy the video, definitely. But brother, hit me up on Discord because I will get you hooked up all the packs and resources you'll need. Honestly, I'm kind of curious about the performance on the soft pad versus like how it would be for Pump, because I know John has the same type from like AliExpress. He got for like $2. It's not the exact same soft pad, but you know, you get the idea. His doesn't have the foam on the bottom. I mean, the wood on the bottom. I wonder how much of a difference it would make. Yeah, this is the video I'm talking about. I'm putting this as a bonus at the end because this video is great. Really? That's why you do the wood mod. Also, even without the wood, I think the ones on the website he got were a lot more like, the base was a lot more firm. This literally has 0 layering, if you look at this pad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, shout outs to Sentai. Very cool video. It just hurt my soul a little bit, just a tad bit. But I didn't mean to come out as pretentious or anything.